to sin. Rise, O Lord, and let your enemies be scattered. And let them that flee from before you. For out of Zion shall go forth the Torah, and the word of the Lord from Jerusalem. Praise be the one who gives Torah to his people, Israel, and his holiness. Vayhi ben Sohar, Vayom
Kuma Adonai Neka Yon Tay Torah Mitzion Torah Aru Adonai, Einan Torah. Amen.
Blessed are you, Lord our God, King over the universe. Who chose us from all people and gave to us all ties for us. Blessed are you,
Lord of God.
Leviticus 14:26. Umin Hashamen Yitzhak
Hakim
Al-Kaf HaKohen HaSmilit. The priest shall pour some of the oil onto the priest's left palm. 27. Ve'hizar HaKohen Ve'etzaba'o Hayamanit Min Hashamen Asher Al-Kapo HaSmalit Sheva Ha'amin Lifnei Hashem. The priest shall sprinkle with his right finger some of the oil that is on his left palm 7 times before Hashem. And the priest shall put the oil that is in his hand upon the tip of the right ear of him that is to be cleansed, and upon the thumb of his right hand, and upon the great toe of his right foot, upon the place of the blood of the guilt offering. Baruch atah
Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam asher natan b'alanu red amen v'ki olam natan b'dekenu Baruch atah Adonai noten haTorah.
Amen. Blessed are you, Lord our God, King of the universe, who gave us the Torah and set everlasting life in our midst. Blessed are you, Lord,
giver of the Torah.
So is this one supposed to share something?
Yes.
First off, my name is Nathan, for those who don't know. This is my Torah portion. The Lord led me and my family here towards the end of last year, and I got to see some of the portion, and I heard about it. So I decided to look into my Torah portion, and when I looked into it, I seen that it was about leprosy. So I was looking more into it, kind of
Not offended.
but not really spiritually. Like, it was kind of my flesh. I was just like, oh, I'm gonna check this out. God's gonna have something for me. Like, expecting something. So I seen it was about leprosy. It's only like 2 chapters. I'm not a big fan of reading, so I was like scanning through it, and I was like, I was speaking to the Lord in the Spirit, and I was kind of upset. I was like, come on, really? You could have told me something else. Like, I know that's my whole life. Everything I touch is on. So I got really discouraged until Lucille came up here, and she did her portion, and it was just such a beautiful thing. Her insight and what Adonai had showed her, I was just amazed, and new lines was coming up. So I said, all right, I guess I'll look at it again. So I spoke to Stephanie. Stephanie's been talking to me through this whole, it's only been like 2 weeks since I've decided to do this process. She knows the struggle I've been going through. So I felt the Lord really pulling on my heart to read it again and ask Him to show me what it's supposed to mean. And also, I knew He wanted me to come up here, even though I didn't want to come up here. So I reread it, actually reading it, and the Ruach, the Spirit of God is just, the Most High is just such a beautiful thing, because He just, I don't know, just awakened something inside of me to this portion that just really spoke to me. I don't want to go into my whole life story, but I definitely was unclean in every sense of the word a lot of my life. And He just showed me in this that so many things about this leper that, you can't, anything you touch, you just became unclean, What in the Torah it speaks of like physical items. Most of the time you sit on something or whatever it may be. But for us in Yeshua, that could be anything. That could be relationships, friendships, anything, family members, and I definitely now, where I'm at now with Adonai, has brought me and my family, can see how the Lord was in everything. But at the time when we're outside the camp, you don't know you don't know if He's going to say you're clean or not. And I can see how continuously the Lord came to me where I was and saved me. Excuse me, sorry. Just want to wipe my nose. Just going all over the place. So it came to me where I was at, and it's just a beautiful thing. Side note is, when I was younger, I have 3 siblings, brother, sister, and me, younger brother. So I was the middle son. Being the middle son, I love my siblings. We have a really good relationship now, but being the middle son, I felt left out, and then, being kids and being carnal and flesh and not thinking, what else I want you to do. Try to go against the younger brother. One of my older brothers, like 8 years older than me, so he would have crossed out with the younger brother, and then my sister, being the only girl, felt left out, so she was going to pick on somebody. That was me, so so I kind of got it from every angle, and I cried a lot when I was a kid. Now, in Yeshua, I have no shame. I will cry in front of you. As you guys know. The Lord, just with all these beautiful things, and with the leper, when you bring your offering, the Lord was showing me that I always felt like we have to, get this offering, and almost like sacrifice it to the Lord. But you actually just give it to the high priest. You just have to humble yourself enough to give it to him. Which with the leper, he just keeps checking on you. He's waiting for you. And the beautiful thing about the offerings is always salted. And one day I was in prayer speaking to Adonai, and I was crying, and it just hit me that now in Yeshua, in the spiritual aspect of the whole thing, these offerings like Rabbi Brian was talking about a couple weeks ago, is this beast within. There's something inside of you that holds me back, like me coming up here today to tell you guys all this. That beast I have to give to the high priest. And I tell my daughter sometimes, when she tells me things, I can tell when she's genuine, because she will be brought to tears, A lot of times, like the children we are, we say, take this, Lord, or give it. But we're not truly surrendering that to the Lord. So I encourage everyone, whether it's at Mishkahn or at home praying, the Lord will hit you in the car when you're driving sometimes. Just don't hold it back. There's a lot of times where I was in my life, I didn't give him what he wanted from me. I didn't give it to him, and I know he has a divine purpose and plan for my life. Yes. And I always felt that on my heart, but I didn't always want to give it. And I know if I could say, oh, if I would have given it to him 10 years ago, it would have been a lot better or whatever it is, but he did what he did for me to be here right now. So with the leper, that was me, and that's all of us in Yeshua, and he is our high priest. He comes to us no matter where we are, and he continues to check on us, and he continues to go outside. He leaves, like Rabbi Brian mentioned briefly last week, he leaves the holy place. He leaves where he's supposed to be, his position. Like Yeshua did, he came down, and he comes and checks on us, and all we have to do is humble ourselves and surrender whatever it is. It could be something simple, it could be something big, just whatever it is. To him, it's exactly what it's supposed to be. And I just want to encourage you all in that no matter where you are. For myself, I struggled with a lot of different things, but three of the most recent, most predominant ones was I was an alcoholic, I was a drug addict, and I was addicted to smoking cigarettes and everything. And the Lord has always known me, always shown me in my life things, but I wasn't fully surrendering. And I was put in a situation where my marriage was really bad, and my wife and my parents took me aside, and my wife felt the Lord press on her. She not to leave, but she wanted to leave. I don't blame her. My parents were like, "Your life is a mess," which I knew, and we talked about it, and I allowed myself to cry, but also at the same time I was kind of mad. I was kind of mad at the Lord. This is exactly, what I said. I was saying about 700 Club, if you guys know what that is. It's a Christian organization. People call them all the time. They're like, I watched your broadcast, and I had cancer for 30 years, and now I'm healed. My leg was broken, and I want to go back in place. And I know I'm over-exaggerating, but they call them, it's beautiful. And I was mad at these people. I was mad because, why couldn't he come to me? Why couldn't he come heal me? I don't know. And so I said that to them, and I was very upset. And a couple of months later, I don't know what it was. I know it was Adonai. I know it was the Holy Spirit. The Ruach HaKodesh, set apart Spirit of the Most High, just I don't know, just hit me. And he took all three of those things away from me in a matter of 24 hours. Wow. And then he opened a door where there was a Messianic Bible study that we hadn't talked to in a long time, came and said, hey, you want to come to this? And Lord had already, awakened us to Hebrew and Shabbat. So the next day I went to this Bible study, and we just continued to go. And when that fell apart, I opened another door, until we are here. And I'll hold myself before you all and the Lord today to say that 3 times from Him taking that away, I chose to do all 3 of those things. And I chose to do all 3. But it wasn't the same. It was it was when He convicts you of something you're not supposed to do it, and you force yourself to do it because you think you know better. And all 3 of those times I did not know better, and I just was filled with grief and regret afterwards, and I just gave it back to the Lord. And then now to this point, I know some people count days in it, and I don't count days because I'm a new man. I died with Him, and I was very
Hallelujah!
It's hard to share this thing sometimes because I don't even associate with that person. The person I was is just, I don't even like to think about him. If I think about it too long, I feel like I give the adversary a little bit of a victory, just even acknowledge that person's gone, and I had my time to mourn, over those things, the sadness that I felt, but now I'm a new creation, a part of Mashiach, Yeshua.
Yeah, amen.
And I just, once again, it's He loves you, and I picked this portion because this is when you get this special blessing, this anointing that no one else but the priest gets, the high priest gets. And it's just a beautiful thing because we are all priests and kings in Him, as Peter says in the book. And it's just a beautiful. When I read that, He opened my eyes to this, and I was upset when I got this Torah portion Because the leprosy, because in my flesh, I'm on speed read this, and then be mad at you, Lord, because you don't know what you're doing. When I sat there and I read it,